Hello there. This quick video is going to describe the use of the Bihl Wiedemann ASI Interface Network Analyzer, part number BW1415. In the kit comes along this piece of hardware here, which is the analyzer tool. You also get the CD-ROM that contains the complete software package available. It comes with an RS-232 cable, DB9, to plug into your PC. On the side of this unit, we have a couple of OSI connectors right here. This is where your OSI communications will come into it. And you've also got methods here to trigger your sampling as well through hardware if you want to. So that's what's contained within the Bihl Wiedemann OSI Interface Analyzer, part number BW1415. Then our little demo system here, we've got a standard power supply connected right here, 20-volt DC power supply. We've got that wired into this connector here, which then goes into the Bihl Wiedemann power extender or conditioner here. That takes this standard power supply and converts it to an OSI power supply. It decouples that supply for us. And then from there we've got that coming into our power network here on our OSI master. This is a Profibus DP to OSI master. Could be a Modbus master as well, or DeviceNet slave with the OSI master capability. There's all kinds of configurations of that Bihl Wiedemann has available. And then in this example, we come out of there, we come down and we've got a couple of Turks nodes here that are on OSI network. We've got here one node, and also I've got another node here that we will use online with the software to show how the network analyzer will capture our packets to show the status of our current OSI network. So that is the goal of this video. Again, we're using the Bihl Wiedemann ASI Interface Analyzer, part number 1415, to show this operating.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and open up the ASI Interface Analyzer software. And you'll see that once I open that, it actually is starting to load traces of the messages happening on this network. And you can do all kinds of things, such as hit the trace trigger options right here and go on the page and decipher what particular nodes that you want to monitor data from and so forth, and what kind of master and slave responses and packets that you wish to log. If we hit the stop loading here, we'll see that it will actually pull up a timestamp of all the messages that have occurred during that period of time and the status of those type of messages, including the node number or slave address of those nodes. In this case, I only have one node on my network, and that's address 2 on this configuration here. You can also go live with this by clicking on this button right here, which opens the windows for online statistics. And if you click on that, you will see that I've actually got just one node here, node 2 on the network. I can go to the overview, hold time here 50 seconds. Go to the data window here. I can actually turn on and off a sensor here and see that particular, on node 2, I've got a proximity sensor connected right here. And if I turn that prox on and off at the slave, you'll actually see that message coming back this way on this screen as well. And then if I go to the configuration tab here, I also get some diagnostic information for that particular slave. And then on advanced diagnostics here, I'm monitoring the number of messages that have been sent. Now notice that there are no missed messages at this time. So if I go jiggle or loosen the connection here to this particular node, as such, you'll see that I can generate a number of missed packages there. So if I go ahead and just take it on and off real quick again as well, you'll see there that I've got missed packages, missed messages also occurring. Now if I go ahead and add node number 1 to my system, you will see that already I'm starting to track messages to node number 1. The missed packet count you see here is because I was jiggling it as I put it on, so it wasn't making contact until I firmly tighten it down to the flat OSI cable. But I can hit clear all here and have it reset, and you'll see that it tracks correctly. Once again, if I loosen my overall cable connector to my OSI network here, you'll see that I can generate missed packets here to the two particular nodes. And it goes ahead and tracks along and so forth. So this is doing the online statistics of my network. I can go here to the data tab and again turn on and off input number 0 for slave address number 2, and then on the other address here, address number 1 happens to be an Aussie node that has 2 in and 2 out on it, and I've got a proximity sensor plugged into it for input 0 as well, and so you can see that you can monitor that packet as well. So that covers a short overview of the ASI interface analyzer tool from Bihl Wiedemann, again part number BW1415, and showing the capabilities of this software tool to be used to analyze an ASI network.